Do them. Okay, 3, 2, 3. Assalamu alaikum, everyone.
We hope that you're all in the best of health and iman.
Inshallah. So we would just like to quickly introduce ourselves. My name is Nora.
And I'm Dhia.
I'm Iraqi.
And I'm Indonesian.
But we are both currently living in Vancouver, Canada.
Okay. So the reason why we're doing this video is that because we find a lot of people, mainly non-Muslims, want to ask us questions on religion, especially our hijab, but are hesitant to do that due to ethical reasons because they may offend us, or they're afraid to offend us, or like just be insensitive.
SubhanAllah, what we basically did was we asked a bunch of you guys to send us, 1 or 2 questions about anything personal or general about our hijab, and mashallah, we got so many more responses than we anticipated, So thank you so much.
And well, mainly because the questions are more personal.
Yes.
And the answers are like based on our personal experiences, personal understanding. We'd like to address that we're not Islamic scholars, that we may not be able to answer all your questions. There are some questions.
So offensive. Did it fall?
Yeah, it did. Whatever. No, it has the hook.
Okay, so our first question, Dhia, this one's gonna be for you. When did you start wearing hijab?
We're gonna answer this together.
You go first now.
Okay. I first started wearing my hijab in like 7th grade.
And how old are you now?
I'm 20.
She's 20. Mashallah.
It's been 8 years now, alhamdulillah.
Alhamdulillah.
Yeah. So
I started wearing hijab. It was the summer of 2011. I went to Iraq for the first time in my life. And I saw so many women wearing the hijab, and they looked so pretty, just brighten their faces up. So I remember coming back, from Iraq, being there for 2 months, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna rock this hijab, and I loved it so much. It kind of made me who I am,
Okay.
This question is, Dhia, were you forced to wear hijab? Were you forced to wear it? Were you forced to wear it?
I was forced by myself. I forced myself to wear it, but otherwise, no one forced me to wear it. It was my own will.
Yeah, actually, same here. A lot of people think that, yours is forced to wear it, but it's our own decision. Okay, so this question, you guys, is a very serious question.
Yeah, and we would like to address this misunderstanding so much because we get it a lot.
Makes me frustrated, to be honest.
Mm-hmm.
Dhia, drumroll, please. Do you shower or sleep with your hijab on?
I don't.
No.
Do you?
No.
But sometimes, when I'm asleep, I get dreams that I'm just in this public space. I'm not wearing my hijab, and I'm freaking out because I'm like, how am I here without my hijab? How did I go out of my house without my hijab? So maybe I should start wearing it when I go to sleep.
You want to answer this one first? Why do you guys have so many rulings in Islam? Which is basically what this person was trying to ask is, why is there so many haram?
Things forbidden.
Yeah, forbidden.
Haram means forbidden, not everyone knows.
Yeah, forbidden.
Okay, firstly, there are so many things that we can do.
We can so much. Look what we do! Yay! It's
well, the basics of it, going back to the basics, is that we do believe in a higher power who created us, and we're not going to get into the argument or debate on whether or not there is a creator, but this is what we believe, is that there is a creator, and that our creator knows what he went through.
Wow.
I am a product design student. When I'll take this as an example. When I'm making a product, I know my calculations, I know what materials I used, I know the processes, and then when I give it to my client or my user, I'll be like, okay, don't do this with the product, or do it this way, because I know that if you do something to it, it may harm the product. And that's how I see it. Being a servant of God, he knows what's good and or what's bad for me.
Exactly. Inshallah. Okay, so why do you wear hijab, and is it mandatory?
Going back to the previous questions, why are there so many rulings? Firstly, there's so many benefits in why I wear the hijab, but why I wear it is to submit to God, because I believe in God, and like He knows what's good or bad for me. And the benefits, some of the benefits include like standardized modesty, just having people to appreciate me past my appearance. And because if you can't, then I know some people who can, like, but and so it's their problem. Like,
Okay, this is important though. Is it hard being a Muslim in the West?
well, I don't know about other countries. I know a lot of people struggle in like certain parts of the world that are not Muslims, that are not a Muslim majority country. But also like the media have kind of
Yeah, brainwashed. Big time.
not only brainwashed. It's like
Just-
two different extremes, because they're
Yeah.
saying it like, oh, Muslims are this, Muslims are that. But
like-
at the same time,
Yeah.
it gives the Muslims in the non-Western countries an impression that Western countries are very oppressive towards us.
And
Like, it's not like that.
That's
Like,
why so many,
I've been
yeah.
to the U.S. a couple times, and like the immigration people in the U.S., mashallah, like they're so much more friendlier than the immigration officers in Indonesia.
It's like everyone calling us Muslims terrorists. It's like me saying all Americans are Islamophobians.
Yeah.
It's not. Like a
And in
lot.
terms of like whether or not it's hard being Muslim, like to practice my religion, mashallah, it's been really good. Everyone's been supportive of my prayers. One time I was going to pray. I was in a class break, and then I told one of my friends, I was like, okay, I need to go pray first. But then
She told me the story. It's beautiful.
okay.
It's beautiful, mashallah.
and then I went to the cafeteria. I just kind of lingered there, like get my tea and do things. And then my friend found me, and she was like, "Didn't you say you were gonna pray? Like, go pray now."
Yeah,
She was telling me to
Yeah,
pray.
so many
And I
times,
was
like
procrastinating. So
even in
yeah.
our school, they have a room. They give us our own room to go pray. So once like break is over, I even have in the middle of class, I'll just tell my teacher, I just kind of get up. I'm like, gonna go pray.
Next questions. Pros and cons of being a Muslim in the West. Pros.
Pros.
We'll say our pros and we'll say our cons.
You can spot us from like the crowd pretty easy. If I'm like in a big place, but Dhia, right there, you'll find it easy.
People.
Winter. When it's winter, the Arabs rule. I'm not even kidding. Listen to me.
Yeah, my pros, like being in Canada. I think religious rights is very protected.
Yeah,
Very,
actually,
very protected.
Canada is such
I
a
can
multicultural
sue
country.
someone. I can sue someone if they like forbid me. I have to say, honestly, it's easier for me to apply for jobs here in Indonesia. Not that I have, but I know a lot of people have problems with their hijab while applying for a job, and sometimes they actually ask you to take it off as well. And this
The
is
hijab?
we're talking about the highest Muslim country, the highest Muslim population in the world.
Really?
And,
Indonesia?
yeah.
Oh, fun fact! Fact of the week! The cons is very little. Like, Eid is not a holiday. Not yet.
Okay, so yeah, one of my cons is like finding halal meat,
Yeah.
just eating out. Not only that, even if it's like non-meat, sometimes they put like gelatin and all
Yeah.
that. I know there's differences of opinions in like consuming gelatin or like alcohol in food.
Yeah,
because it's
yeah,
only,
there's a
like,
lot of
little bit,
alcohol in food.
But sometimes I try my best to like play safe. And another con would be finding a good Muslim boy.
You know what? No, this is an actual problem. Yeah, the community is small, so... It's not a struggle for me.
Our cons.
Talk
It's
to
Stephen Harper banning the niqab during citizenship oath.
You think it's a problem?
No. Skin flat. So,
Oh, you're so funny.
There's another one from my friend. Why do you only wear the hijab that covers the hair but not the face? Or we were talking about the
The
niqab.
niqab.
Yes, those women who wear
That's their
niqab
choice.
that cover
They
their
feel
face
like-
are also Muslims. Because some people ask me like, are they also Muslims? Yes. Is their choice? Maybe they feel uncomfortable. Maybe I know some of my friends who wear niqab. Mashallah, like they're so beautiful and like.
You're missing out. Letting you know. MashaAllah.
They get like bothered on the streets. That's why they feel insecure, so
but
they cover
they're
their
so
face,
beautiful.
and that's their choice. Yeah.
So, if you guys do end up liking this video, you guys enjoy what we're saying, you want to see more of us, please subscribe.
we're acting like we're famous already.
please subscribe down here. There should be something.
So yeah, thank you so much.
Thank you.
You can give us feedbacks, questions.
Yes, so Jazakallah khair. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum.
Bye. Bye. We all move like that.